top 10 anime with a female lead. Awesome powers, killer attitudes, and the outfits to match. Who doesn't love a bit of girl power? We're here to show you the top 10 anime with an awesome female lead, so let's dive in. Number 10, FLCL Progressive. When it comes to female leads, one of the coolest and craziest out there is Haruko Harahara from the anime Fooly Cooly Progressive. With her yellow Vespa and unpredictable nature, you never know what she's gonna do next, or what she could possibly want. This time, she's harassing a young high schooler called Hidomi Hibjiri, a young girl who finds life to be boringly monotonous. That is, of course, until she's run over by a mysterious guitar-wielding woman. When robots start barging into her room and a mysterious horn appears on her head, it's up to Hidomi to figure out what's going on and how to stop it. At least life isn't so boring anymore. Number 9, Claymore. When shape-shifting demons with a hunger for humans start roaming the world, then there's only one way to get rid of them: the Claymores, a group of half-demon, half-human women who were created by humans to hunt down and exterminate the demon threat with their giant Claymore swords. The anime follows the story of the Claymore, Claire, as she travels the land exterminating demons and looking for the ones who took everything from her. Whilst the men might be pulling the strings behind the scenes, this badass woman is truly the one in charge. Number 8, Azumanga Daioh. Not all anime have to have a super powerful girl in order to make them a good MC. In fact, in the anime Azumanga Daioh, everyone is pretty normal. Well, as far as not having superpowers go anyway, the story follows the everyday life of a group of high school girls and 2 of their teachers over the course of 3 years, each with their own unique personality. The girls get themselves into all sorts of hilarious situations, and whilst this might not be an action-packed anime with a super powerful girl easily taking down any enemy that stands in her way, Azumanga Daioh is a fun slice-of-life anime with relatable characters who you grow to love. Number 7, Psychopass. In a world where people's criminal intentions can be judged with a simple scan, even if they haven't committed any crimes yet, people's fates are bound by the Sybil system, a highly intelligent AI that determines whether people are a threat or not. Upholding this new style of justice are inspectors, people who carry out the scans, and enforcers. Former inspectors who have turned into latent criminals are forced to carry out the inspector's dirty work. Akane Tsunemori is the new inspector with an honest drive to uphold justice. However, as she works alongside the veteran enforcer, Shinya Kogami, she comes to see that maybe the Sybil system isn't exactly what it's said to be, and as things become more complicated, she's left to determine whether she can trust Sybil, or whether she will have to determine justice in her own way. Number 6, Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Cute high school girls with magical powers. Having fun! That's what Puella Magi Madoka Magica is all about. Or at least that's what it seems like on the surface. In truth, Madoka Magica is quite a dark and mature anime in which young girls make a deal with a supernatural creature to become a magical girl and fight witches in exchange for having one wish granted. The protagonists of the series are all girls with awesome magic abilities, so whilst they might look cute and harmless, you definitely wouldn't want to mess with them. Kind of a problem here. If you guys don't like this video, Senpai won't notice me. Oh, phew. Thanks for clicking like. I'm sure he'll look at me now. Number 5, Wonder Egg Priority. When given the ability to save her one and only friend from committing suicide, high schooler Ioto jumps at the chance. The only problem is, in order to do this, she must first save people from a different world with items called Wonder Eggs, which transport her in her dreams. With the promise that her friend would be brought back to life, Ai manages to save enough people. She enters a place where she must recognize the connection between other people's demons and her own. Along the way, Ai meets 3 other girls who are all in a similar situation, and together they must face past trauma, unforgettable regrets, and innate fears in the bizarre world of Wonder Egg Priority. Number 4, A Place Further Than the Universe. A Place Further Than the Universe was one of the best anime to come out of 2018, and with an all-female leading cast as well. The adventure comedy follows the fascinating journey of 4 girls: Himari Tamaki, Shirase Kobuchizawa, Hinata Miyake, and Yuzuki Shiraishi, as they travel to Antarctica in order to unearth the secret of what happened to Shirase's mother, who disappeared there 3 years ago. The cast of adventurous young women will have you laughing at the crazy situations that they find themselves in, as well as rooting for them as they travel into the unknown to a place further than the universe. Number 3, Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. One of the most awesome and badass female characters in anime has to be the lead protagonist, Makoto Kusanagi, from the anime Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Not only is she able to take down multiple enemies with her physical combat abilities, but she's also incredibly smart and able to figure out any mystery that comes her way. The Standalone Complex series sees Makoto come up against the hacktivist Lapping Man as he goes about creating chaos in the modern world. As Makoto follows Lapping Man's trail, she uncovers dark secrets which might just change everything she thinks she knows. Number 2, Fruits Basket 2019. What would you do if you suddenly found yourself homeless? Well, for Toru Honda from the anime Fruits Basket, the only thing she can do is make the best out of a bad situation. After the sudden death of her mother, Toru finds herself living in a small tent in the middle of some woods. Unknown to her, however, is the fact that these woods belong to the secretive Soma family, who, after discovering Toru's living conditions, offer her to stay with them. As the series progresses, we watch as this understated character slowly blooms into a confident young girl who is hardworking, honest, and despite being surrounded by male energy, she's able to stay true to herself and her desires. So if you're looking for a funny slice of life romance anime with a likable female lead, then this anime is the one for you. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons to keep up to date with new videos from Anime Divex. Number 1, Violet Evergarden. Definitely one of the most beautifully animated series we've seen. Violet Evergarden has a lot to offer in terms of story, as well as style. The story follows the main character, Violet, who has just been discharged from the army after fighting in the Great War. However, fighting is all she's ever known. As Violet enters ordinary society, she must try to come to terms with her emotions and learn to express them after a lifetime of simply following orders. To do this, she becomes a ghostwriter for people who can't write, but want to convey their emotions in letters. Over the course of the series, we watch as Violet grows and learns through her interactions with her clients until she finally understands what it means to love someone and be loved in return. This gorgeous anime is definitely worth a watch for the strong-willed but also soft-spoken Violet, as well as her personal journey which will leave you loving her even more. Well, that's the end of our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what female lead anime you like the most in the comments below. And if you have any video ideas that you'd like to see us do, don't be afraid to let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to receive new anime videos from Anime Divex.